Hey guys, it's Wisdom Wednesday, and I am here to talk to you about part 4 of why oils. Okay, so this is video number 4 in the series of why oils, and we are going through the premium starter kit on what oils to use for different things. Okay, so today we are going to talk about sleep. In case you didn't know, sleep is one of the biggest issues that I get asked about a lot. I get, asked, okay, what do you have for sleep? I'm sure all of us do. Sleep was one of the very first things that Tony and I noticed when we started using the Young Living products. Hey, Kristen. Was that, oh my gosh, we were sleeping. In fact, I love it. Tony says, I thought I slept good until I started using oils. And that's kind of, that's just how a lot of people feel, is just that you just really are able to get into that good sleep when using oils. Hey, Kelly, I'm going to get to see you actually live, hopefully in a couple weeks when I'm there in Colorado. So today we're going to talk about specifically 3 oils in the kit that hopefully you all signed up with. The premium starter kit that comes in a pretty box that has this on the cover. If you signed up with this kit, then you should give me lots of hearts because this kit is the bomb, right? So today we're going to talk about sleep. Now, let me just talk to you real quick about the actual necessity of sleep. Okay, so all of us know, like, if we don't get sleep, we're grouchy, right? Or if our children don't get sleep, then they're grouchy. But what actually happens is our bodies, our cells begin to break down when they are not able to sleep. God knew what he was doing when he actually created our bodies to be able to sleep for the night. And so when our bodies aren't able to actually get into that good REM sleep, then literally the cells begin to break down. Our bodies begin to just go crazy, and therefore we feel like we're going crazy. Our minds, we can't think right. We can't remember our vocabulary. We can't. That can happen with age too, I'm just saying. But sleep deprivation is a big deal. A lot of times I hear young mamas say, I have mama brain. Well, the reason they have mama brain is usually because they're not sleeping. Their newborns are keeping them awake at night, or their teething babies, or their toddlers, and they just stay in this fog because they are not able to sleep. So sleep is truly a big issue. A couple of nights ago, I didn't sleep well because my husband didn't sleep well, and so therefore I didn't sleep good. So the next day, like, I was really struggling through the day to just be on top of my game. So we've got to actually get that good sleep to be able to do what we need to do. So, all right. First thing first, I turned my phone over because it's just like steadily going, and I saw my husband's name pop up in there, and so that actually drew my attention. Okay. So this is what we are going to do, is we're going to talk about the 3 oils in the kit specifically designed to help us sleep. All right. There are oils. Let me just give a disclaimer here. There are other oils in the kit that may help you sleep. Okay, because everybody's body is different. We talked about this last week when we talked about discomfort. So everybody's body is different. So there are other oils in the kit that may help you sleep that don't help me sleep, such as, we're not going to talk about this today because it's not a normal thing, but peppermint. My mother swears peppermint helps her sleep. Now, that does not help me sleep. That gives me energy. I put it on before I run. It gives me energy. But my mama swears that it helps her sleep. So everybody's body is different. So we're going to talk about the 3 most common oils in the kit for sleep, okay? Number 1 should be no shock right here. Lavender. By the way, my husband let me know last night I've got to change my verbiage. No longer can this stand alone as his favorite oil. He says that's my favorite oil in the kit. So, okay. This is Tony's favorite oil in the kit. Outside of the kit, he has a couple of other favorite oils. So lavender, of course we know it's great for relaxation. Of course we know it's great for times of anxiousness, all of that. But y'all, lavender is so good for sleep. Some people will tell me that lavender is not enough to help them sleep, and those people need Mac Daddy oils that are not in the premium starter kit but are awesome, but we're not going to talk about them. So lavender is super good to just help our bodies just chill out and relax. We put this in the diffuser every night. We put it on the bottoms of our feet every night. Tony rubs it all over his beard and his mustache every night to help him just chill out. Both of us are kind of high energy, gotta move kind of people. And so we need stuff that actually chills us out. All right. So lavender is awesome for a lot of things, but lavender is super good for sleep. One thing I do not understand, and if someone wants to explain this to me, so you see this like picture right here? Yeah, that is the lavender field in Mona, Utah. And it's gorgeous, seriously gorgeous. This is what it looked like the first time we were able to visit, and Tony thought he was in heaven. They have a lavender run every year through this field. Okay, so they've through the pathways of the field, not obviously through the field. And I don't understand that one. Like, I can understand a peppermint run, but I don't really understand a lavender run. It's beautiful, but for me, I would think I would fall asleep. I would be like Dorothy on The Wizard of Oz when they went through the poppy field. You remember that? Where they're all falling asleep. That would be me in lavender, because lavender truly does calm me down and help me sleep. I do not diffuse lavender during the day because it helps me to go to sleep, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so lavender is great for that. The next one is something you might not actually think about diffusing for sleep, is Stress Away. Stress Away, of course, is fantastic to just help you relax. It has lavender in it, and it has cedarwood in it. So those are actually the two that I diffuse at night currently. I rotate a lot, but currently lavender and cedarwood are both in my diffuser at night. And Stress Away has both of those in it. It also has lime in it, which is also great for a chill me out oil. It also has Copaiba, which I actually didn't pull out of the kit for this one. But it is super good to just chill out. Kristen says she loves Stress Away with wintergreen at night. Okay, so little fun fact, Stress Away with wintergreen or Pan Away smells like root beer float to me. So it's kind of neat all of the difference. Like if you put Stress Away with orange, it smells like a dreamsicle. If you put Stress Away with peppermint, it smells like chocolate. So it's kind of cool, the different mixtures that you can have. So Stress Away is super great to just chill out. This is one I do not diffuse during the day because Tony, it makes him go to sleep almost immediately. So I love to actually put it in the diffuser during the day to just chill me out. I did this on Saturday because I was still dealing with a lot of tension up here, and I had a class, and so I put this with orange and lime in my diffusers in my living room before my class. And y'all, seriously, I was so relaxed. I was so chilled out, but Tony wasn't here, so it gave me the freedom to do that. So this is something that I love to do. Now, we also know that Valor is fantastic for snoring, but my mom swears by Stress Away on my dad's spine to help him to stop snoring. So before my dad was totally on board with the oils, my mom would have to sneak oils on him, which is really funny. So she said that she would she told me this story one time of he was snoring really loud, and he snores on his side. If I can get Tony to lay on his side, he won't snore, but my dad snores on his side. So my mom put some Stress Away on her hand and just rubbed it up his spine, and she said he immediately like stopped snoring, and she did this for several nights. Well, she said one of the mornings he wakes up and he says, I know you're putting oils on me at night. And she said, why do you know that? And he says, I just know. And she says, I think it's because you're sleeping better. So I just have to laugh. You just have to know my parents. So anyway, they're just funny. So Stress Away may help you with a snoring spouse or you with snoring. So the other oil here, I feel like I'm pulling a bunch of different oils. Okay. The next oil is frankincense. Okay, frankincense is super good for sleeping, and it's good for a lot of reasons for sleeping. So frankincense is full of monoterpenes, okay? Like it's like 90, I want to say like 96, 97, 98, somewhere around there. Monoterpenes. Okay, so if you guys have been to a class of mine, you've heard monoterpenes, sesquiterpenes. Okay, and these are the two, essential oils are full of terpenes, period, but these are the two ones that you'll hear the most talked about in the essential oil world. And the reason is because sesquiterpenes will actually go in and they'll clean up the receptor site of a damaged cell, and then frankincense or another oil like lavender that is high in monoterpenes will actually go in and will actually help rewrite the DNA of that cell. So it will actually like change that cell. So that's amazing, and it's great for sleep because there's a lot of things that need to happen when we're sleeping. There's a lot of restoration that needs to happen when we're sleeping. So 2 nights ago, I told you I rotate what I'm diffusing. So 2 nights ago, I diffused Stress Away, which has a lot of sesquiterpenes because of the cedarwood in it. And I was waiting on my order to come in with my cedarwood, and frankincense because I really felt like I needed like some brain cell repair. And so while I was sleeping, so I did that. Y'all, like seriously, you sleep so good with that. So frankincense is super good to diffuse at night when you're sleeping. You can also put it on the back of your neck if you wanted to do that, or maybe just, you know, cup it over your mouth and your hand or your nose and just breathe it in really good to just help all of that just chill out and you be able to sleep. Now, okay, last but not least, oil is not in the kit, and I know we're sticking with the kit, but I have to tell you, this oil is cheap and you need it, okay? And it goes together with what I'm saying. All right, if anybody knows what I'm going to talk about right here, cedarwood, okay? Okay, Kelly, so let's talk about you can't stand the smell, all right? I'm guessing you can't stand the smell of frankincense. Frankincense was a little bit hard for me to get used to in the beginning. First of all, when you don't like the smell of something, that actually is because your body frequencies are really low in different areas, and we need that frequency to come up, okay? So we need high frequencies for optimal health. So it's okay to not like the smell of an oil. That's a good trigger that, or a good indicator that says, hey, I need this oil, okay? There's a lot of oils that I don't like the smell of, a lot of oils. But I go ahead, I suck it up, I use it because I know, all right, that says that frequency in my body is not right. So I'm going to go ahead and use it, and I'm going to bring up that frequency, and I'm going to get my cells back generated. So hopefully that helps. The other thing is that I always tell people, if you don't like the smell of an oil, that is an indication that your body needs that oil. That's just a simple way to remember it. If you love the smell of an oil, such as I love the smell of Stress Away, Tony loves the smell of lavender, that is an indicator that your emotions need that oil. And if you were able to watch my video on emotions the other night in my class, then we know we need some balancing in our emotions, and those emotions really need to be dealt with because that's where toxic cells happen and disease can set in if those emotions are not dealt with. Okay, so back to cedarwood. Cedarwood is an oil that actually a lot of people don't like the smell of cedarwood. I get all kinds of things people say it smells like, but I actually like it a lot. Main reason, I don't know that I liked it in the beginning, but I love cedarwood now because it is so good. So cedarwood is extremely high in sesquiterpenes. So if you remember that monoterpenes are really high in frankincense or in lavender, cedarwood is really super high in sesquiterpenes. So these two right here are dynamic duo, okay? Or these two right here would be dynamic duos. All right, so you got your sesquiterpenes actually go in, and again, they clean up those receptor sites of those cells, and then the monoterpenes in your frankincense or in your lavender or anything else that's very high in monoterpenes, it's going to go in and it's going to rewrite that cell after the sesquiterpene has done its job. So these two are like great business partners. They do what they're supposed to do together, and I just think that's incredible. Now I'm going to tell you, if you use these two specifically when sleeping, you're gonna sleep. But if you have struggled with some emotional baggage in your life, which, hello, all of us have. I mean, we're going to own this, right? Like, we can all say we've had some emotional junk in our life. It's okay. It's called life. So if we've had that, then when we use these, guess what's going to happen? We're going to dream some crazy dreams. That's what's going to happen. And the reason is because it's literally cleaning up all the junk that is stuck in there, in our brain, in our thought processing. So when I first started diffusing it, I actually do not know why I first started diffusing cedarwood and frankincense together. I don't know if I saw it somewhere. I don't know if it was like an epiphany of my own. I don't know. But I diffused it together, and Lord, the first night I was like, what in the world? I have very vivid dreams anyway. Okay, seriously, like, I'm a dreamer. We grew up, my mom was a dreamer. Part of the thing that we did every single morning at breakfast was my mother would tell us her dreams. And so, like, we are all dreamers. And so we have very vivid dreams, but the dreams with these two together, like, not scary, just wow. Okay, that was like so vivid. The first night, I'm going to tell y'all the dream. So in case y'all don't know, I have a little scanner called a Zyto scanner that scans your body for frequencies. It's great. It's awesome. Yes, ma'am, Miss Debbie, I am talking about those. So I had just purchased my scanner maybe a couple months before, and I dreamed that someone stole my scanner out of my car. And I saw them stealing the scanner out of the car, and I wasn't scared, I wasn't angry, I wasn't anything, but I chased them down, and I'm like hitting them, like hitting them in my dream, getting my scanner back. I wasn't scared, it wasn't a nightmare, but it was very vivid. I don't know what that's about. I really don't. So if you're a dream interpreter, you want to interpret that dream, go for it. I just thought it was crazy. So when of course, I woke up the next morning, I was like, Lord, that was weird. That next night, I have another very vivid dream. This lasted for almost a week. I would say a good 3 days, maybe 4 or 5 days. That night, I would have really vivid dreams. But I will have dreams now with these two, but mainly I just noticed I slept really good. I slept really good. I did not wake up. I didn't wake up to go to the bathroom. I didn't wake up to Tony snoring. I didn't wake up because I was hot. I'm just asleep. And that's what you want. It's a good thing to dream, y'all. It's a good thing to dream. That lets you know you are in that REM. Okay, so and you're rotating in and out. That's what you want. So it's a good thing to dream. A lot of people, I remember Abby went through this stage where she was having nightmares when she was little, and she wanted me to pray, Mama, pray that I don't have any dreams. And I had to explain to her that, no, baby, dreams are good. I'm not going to pray that. I'm going to pray that you have God dreams and not nightmares. But dreaming is really good. God gave us that to actually he gave it to us for a lot of things, but your spirit is actually what causes you to dream at night. And so it's the part of your brain that doesn't shut off. And it's the part of your brain that actually communicates with God. And so when you're in that dream world, that's awesome. That's where you want to be. So I know cedarwood does not come in the kit, but this oil right here, 15 milliliter bottle, okay, is $11.25. Everybody can afford a bottle of cedarwood, all right? It has about anywhere from 250, 300 drops in this bottle. You need just some cedarwood. If you haven't got it yet, you need it. And I will just keep preaching that throughout the time because everybody needs cedarwood. Okay, so those are the oils that I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to stop right there. I could talk about other oils that have helped us sleep, but I'm going to stop because those are the oils come in the kit other than cedarwood, and cedarwood's cheap. So that is Wisdom Wednesday. I hope that this has helped you. I hope that these are all helping you. And feel free, again, I'm going to upload this to Facebook. So, yeah, Sarah is definitely on my order every month. 2 bottles, because between us and Abby, we have to have cedarwood. So, feel free to share. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then I'll post the link in these comments, and I'll also email it out to you guys. So, you guys have an awesome week, and we will talk to you next week. All right, bye-bye.